Good morning, y'all. So today is my birthday. I'm officially 35 years old. I've talked about some of the struggles I've had in the past, and to be quite honest, I at many times thought that I wouldn't make it this far. So when I woke up, I expressed some gratitude. I set my intentions for the day, which is just kind of the thing that I've been doing lately. And I feel like it has been greatly to my benefit to wake up and do something like that rather than just hop on my phone and mindlessly scroll through social media. So I do suggest, not just on your birthday, but on any and every day, you make your intentions for the day known and you live your life with purpose. As for many years, I did not. Now, other than it being my birthday, we're going to treat today just like every other day. When I was younger, I kind of had that mentality like, oh, it's my birthday week. It's about to be my birthday. We're going to celebrate my birthday. It was like a really big deal. And now, it's really just another day. I'm going to go lift today. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to probably cook my meals at home and hang out with my girlfriend and my dogs and just enjoy the night. No reason to do anything crazy, My aunt, who's also my secretary at work, she's more than a secretary. She's my accounting and everything. She's integral to the company. So shout out, Melissa. Much love to you. Incredible woman. She is getting me a Nothing Bundt Cakes red velvet cake. So that's going to be a little treat that I have. I need to look. I'm sure they have the calories online. But other than that, standard day. So I'm going to pack up all my stuff. We're going to head to work and get this day started. Let's shout out to this dog right here. Literally the cutest dog that ever lived. He was so cute as a puppy. I wish I'd been filming content like, 7 months old? So 7 months ago. But we missed that opportunity. Luckily, he just keeps getting cuter every day. It's a totally different kind of cuteness, but his head just keeps getting more square, and his little body's getting swole. Goody! He's such a good boy, huh? He's such a good boy, but he's hilarious. He always has to see what we're up to. He loves me and my girlfriend so much. He's the sweetest boy. I love you so much, Crudy. Comes with me to work every day, so I'm with him like all his life. See, the reason that he's sitting right here is because he knows the routine. He knows he comes to work with Daddy in the morning. And it's just so adorable to watch him go through the motions of life. Don't have any children, so these dogs are literally my children. Alright, that's a good boy. Hey, little Studley, what you doing, handsome man? Look at this dog. Freaking specimen, y'all. What you doing, cutie boy? Alright, y'all, we'll do a little birthday car talk today. One good thing about this overcast weather, it is literally the perfect lighting for filming. So the bright sun is not ideal. Especially if you want to get that low aperture, that blurry background. But right now I have my aperture as low as it can go, my ISO as low as it can go, which means the best quality film. And the lighting is it's absolutely perfectly balanced because of the overcast. It's also not cold today, but it's cool. It feels nice outside. Not pretty because it's gray, but great for filming and great for existing in. So I'm curious today, I need to bring this truck in to be serviced after all these years. It's been like 3 years. It's having some I'm pretty sure it's just like a computer malfunction, because it'll just randomly say a bunch of stuff, but it drives just fine. So anyway, I'm curious, how do y'all spend y'all's birthday, and what's y'all's mentality about y'all's birthday? I'm not sure. I know my age demographic of my audience is pretty much 18 to 35. I have a shout out to the people, you know, in their all the way up into their 50s, because I have a small amount of people up into like 55 that watch the content, surprisingly, you know. But I think that's pretty cool. I don't have any like 13 to 17. I don't have any, I don't think. Those are the ones that probably just like the Sam Sulik cheerleaders. But most of my audience 18 to 35, which is an interesting age range because it is a pretty huge difference, you know. So I'm curious, just like, what's y'all's mentality on y'all's birthday, and how do y'all celebrate it, or do y'all celebrate it at all? Because when I was like 18, obviously I was gonna go out with all my friends. I was gonna get really fucked up, you know. Like I said, I had a birthday week mentality. I was gonna kind of live like there were no rules, just because of this one particular day coming around. But now I don't really do anything, you know. And as you get older, you know, your friends, they get married, they have families. You kind of separate a little bit. I mean, most people do. Some people, like, I think their friend groups stay like they're like kids always, you know. Because like I did, kind of. If all my friends didn't get married, we'd probably still hang out more. But it's just kind of become an ordinary day for me. And I've had a lot of sad birthdays, y'all. I mean, I don't want to bring y'all down this morning. We'll bring it back up after we talk about this. But, yeah, I've had a lot of, like, sad birthdays where I wasn't happy with myself and I wasn't living to my potential, and I was very alone. And the birthday was just kind of like the marker that another year had passed and I'm nowhere near where I want to be or who I want to be. And it was almost just a reminder of the passing of time, you know. It was not really a pleasant thing. So I've had some super sad birthdays, and I think that just made me realize that it's not all sunshine and rainbows, you know. So yeah, so now it just seems like a basic day, you know. And as far as like going out, and you know, I thought about that. I was like, well, maybe me and my girlfriend should go out and eat, you know, and I should cheat on the diet, like kind of eat whatever I want, have a free day. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? The food I cook at home most of the time is better than a restaurant. It's a lot cheaper. If we stay at home, I'll be able to spend time with her in an intimate setting with my dogs, which is like the best way I like to spend my time. And won't have to get dressed up, you know. Just, I mean, a plethora of reasons why I'm not going even eat out. You know, just figured treat it like every other day. Every day's been good lately. Like, I like my life. It's very simple. It's a very simple life, y'all. If you've been watching these videos, you know there's not much to it. But I like it. I like it a lot. I'm a creature of habit, I guess you could say. But yeah, that actually brings me to my next point. Let's bring it up from this point because, well, already we're talking about being happy, so we kind of brought it up already. But some people, they're not making content. My dad's calling me. Probably to wish me a happy birthday. I'll call him right back because I want to say this, okay? So, there's people making content and there's people not making content. And what I've realized is, if this was my full-time job, like if I didn't have a job to go to right now, y'all, my daily videos would be fucking the shit. Like if I just had time to like think about cinematic shots, because once I start filming, I see the whole world in cinema. Like as I'm passing by here, I'm thinking about how the drone would fly, how it might follow the truck overhead as I drive, how, you know, I think about the paint, I think about everything like cinema. It's like that's the way my mind gears once I get in the filming mode. And lately I've been in the filming mode and I think of all this cool stuff I could do, but a lot of times I'm pressed for time and I just can't do it. So y'all get what y'all get, because right now it's quantity over quality. But I see some of these content creators that this is their job and they're making like one video a week. And not that the videos aren't good, but it's like, you're really underproducing, man. Like you could be you could be killing the game, but you're really not doing much. And that's surprising to me because especially these young guys that are like freaking 22 years old, you know? It's like, what else do you have to do? Like the fitness influencer, I've always thought about him because it's like, I remember watching Sush back in the day, and he'd wake up at like 3 p.m., you know, and he like, all you have to do is film content and work out and eat. Like, what a life, you know? Like, I'm sure he's a millionaire. It was like at such a young age, and it's like, what a life. It's like, what else do you have to do? Like, let's pump out some good content, but they just don't produce. I don't know why. I guess because they don't have to. They rep the codes, and that's where they make most of the money. It's not from the actual views. But I love the content creation. I love the creation. I'm not selling y'all on anything. I talked about this in my workout last night. I hope that y'all appreciate that. I'm making this content strictly for the love of making content. I'm not selling y'all on anything. I'm not pushing any codes, supplements, clothing, nothing. And even if I do, like, get some clout, I vow to never sell you on anything. And if I'm using a product that I get sent for free, like I have a knee pack. It's like an ice pack that I forget what the company's name is, but I'll put it in a video and I'll talk about it once I start using it. I just hadn't used it yet, but my right knee gets a little inflamed, especially after a hard leg day. And right now I don't really want to do an ice bath because ice baths inhibit hypertrophy, and I'm working out every day. So there's no real good time for me to do an ice bath, but ice does decrease inflammation. So to target it specifically on the knee is perfect. And I had this company reach out to me. They said, look, you make really high quality videos. We'd love for you to like do a video on our ice pack, basically. And I won't set aside a whole video unless I do like a recovery routine video, which I might do. But I definitely want to shout them out. And I did get the product for free. But if it's not good, I'll say it's not good. That's the beauty of it, right? I don't have a code. I'm not trying to sell you on something. But it is a really high quality. One of the sides is made of like felt, so it won't get too cold on your skin. I've looked at it. I'm very impressed with it just by, inspection. But yeah, like one of the beauties of not being like bought by any of these companies is I can say this is shit or this is good, and I won't have a code, to save you money or anything and to make commission off of you. So you know that whatever I'm saying is of honest intent. And that's one of the things that I plan to keep going with this channel. I don't ever want to be pushing products because now social media is just straight marketing. It's especially with the freaking TikTok shop. We all know everyone's annoyed with that TikTok shop. It's like every other freaking video. But I don't know. I kind of just went off on a tangent there. I'm getting another phone call now. I guess people just want to call me for my birthday. Which, how sweet, So anyway, I just turned into a random rant, but I feel like I had something else important I wanted to say, but it's whatever. We're gonna call back some of these people and we'll head to work. All right, y'all, so it looks like we have the office all to ourselves, right? Normally, our repair guy's in here. He gets here really early. He's in the back and he's like making a bunch of noise. It's not this quiet. Melissa's here doing her thing. She gets here. Everyone gets here earlier than me. But they make this place run and extremely grateful for them. But it's also kind of nice to have the peace and quiet and just be able to film. Because even though I'm really comfortable around everyone, I'm not as comfortable with filming because everyone I work with is like 50 plus, My bad to shoot big. My driver, because he's like 47 or something. But everyone else is actually 60 or older. So but they just don't understand the vlog life. You know what I mean? Normally Melissa has the coffee made. I'm making my coffee this morning. And we're going to get the day started. A little drip. I've gone through so many. Look at this. Oh, man. I threw away one, actually. But we got the Nespresso. We had 2 different Keurigs. And we ended up just going back to the standard old little Mr. Coffee, drip coffee. It's really the best way to drink coffee. Other than the actual latte machine in my house, that is obviously the best coffee. But everything else, it's just gimmicks, y'all. Just drink drip coffee. He's getting kind of pissy. He wants his breakfast. Let's go feed you. All right, so I typically never get to enjoy my morning cup of coffee with y'all. Just goat milk and coffee, drip coffee. Simple, easy, delicious, okay? But no one's in the office, so I feel more comfortable like doing all this. It's really funny because my dad called me to wish me happy birthday, and I'm sure some of y'all understand this, but the old man talking, so like love him to death, you know? But all I wanted to do is like film a little sequence of me doing my coffee. Man, this is crazy. People are calling me like crazy. I can't even do a film here. But yeah, all I want to do is like film some stuff. And he had probably like 2 or 3 things to say. Like at max, he had like 2 minutes of talking. And we were on the phone for like 15 minutes. If anyone understands that, the old man talking where they just go and go. And like they run out of things to say and they're like, oh, and they think it's something else, and it's like hypothetical situations. It's like the most unnecessary conversation you've ever had. So it's like at first you're like, yeah. And then it's like, come on, man. Like I do this all the time. I ended up having to tell him someone else was calling me just to get him off the phone so I could just shoot like a short scene. Literally, I filmed myself putting the coffee cup down, pouring the coffee, pouring the milk in. And that's it. That's all I wanted to do, but I couldn't do it because he just wouldn't stop talking. Love that guy though, you know, like he and I are both talkers, obviously. But it's just so funny how many times I have to do that. Just if I'd let him go, we'd probably be on the phone for like an hour just talking about absolutely nothing. So gotta appreciate him while he's here though. So don't take your parents for granted if they're in your life. Do not take them for granted. Do not take anyone for granted. And now it is time to eat, y'all. Earlier, I was talking about appreciating your parents, I think, and I abruptly stopped. It's because Melissa got here. And like I said, I just don't, dang, this is so tender today. This is falling apart. We got the flats, though. Yeah, I just don't, is it overexposed? Maybe just a slight, maybe just a tad. I don't like everything in manual settings. I like it to look a certain way. Okay? I'm a little OCD about that. We're pulling the flats off for a tasty little treat. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I abruptly stopped the video. No, y'all. This breast doesn't have a flat. It just has a little piece of bone. How disappointing. That's literally the best part of this. I'll be damned. Anyway, yeah, my hands are about to get greasy, so I'm gonna go enjoy this lunch. I'll show you all later, but if you know nothing bundt cakes, these little bundt cakes, absolutely incredible. I asked Melissa for one singular mini cake because I'm on a diet. She bought me 12, a box of 12. So I'm probably gonna bring them to Thanksgiving just to get rid of them, because if they are in the house, I'm going to eat them. I told you that before. I do not have a ton of self-control, and those things are amazing, okay? But I'm probably going to eat more than one for sure, so not like I'll space them out, you know? I'm not going to eat them all in one day, but the red velvets, those are my favorite. And there's 4 of them in that box, so I'll probably keep those to myself, you know? And space them out over the next few days. But anyway, it's about to get messy. This is my lunch. I will see y'all later. All right, y'all, so I've officially made it back. My girlfriend doesn't like when this is open. She thinks it looks bad on camera. The old Pancherooski, okay? I officially made it back home. The dogs are somewhere probably getting into trouble, but I want to show y'all something. So I asked Melissa for one singular, Melissa's my aunt/accountant at work. I asked her for one singular nothing bundt cakes. I might have talked about this already in the video, and she got me freaking 12 of them. Look at this shit, y'all. Look at this. I'm on a diet, and Melissa, you're killing me over here. You're killing me, okay? These are my favorite right here. Red velvet, 3 of them. I think I did talk about this at lunch. We got, oh no, there's 4 of them. We got 2 lemon, 3 chocolate chip, and then we had 3 carrot cake, but I gave one away, okay? I gave one to my dad because the guy loves carrot cake. I'm also probably going to give one to my girlfriend, and I'm going to bring these for Thanksgiving so that they're not in my house because I will eat them all. Also, I know this table's a mess, but we have a ton of protein cookies. So I think I'm going to sit down and review some of these right now for TikTok. All right, y'all. So the first thing I've eaten since I got home is 2 cookies from Hold the Sugar protein cookies. These are the best protein cookies macro-wise that I've had so far, and they're pretty damn tasty. This one, chocolate chip. This is cookies and cream. I thought it would be better, but it tastes a lot like the sugar cookie that I had. This chocolate chip is the best protein cookie I've ever had. This is really good. I mean, I don't know if the camera will choose to focus, but it's moist. It tastes like a real chocolate chip cookie. There's a little bit of a funky taste right at the beginning from the sugar-free chocolate chips. But as you start chewing it, it becomes like a real ass chocolate chip. That blew my mind. This one, they could use a little refining. It's good. I would eat it again. It's good. But that chocolate chip, that's on a whole nother level. If you want to see my full review, I'm posting them on TikTok. But the synopsis is, this one's pretty good. This chocolate chip one, though, is the bomb. And between the 2 cookies I just ate, 299 calories, 32 grams of protein. Those macros are insane. That chocolate chip's next level. And I didn't heat it up. I don't have a glass of milk. I just raw dogged it. That is good. That is a good cookie. Hold on. This is what the label looks like. Chocolate chip. That's good. All right, y'all. So we're about to eat technically meal number 2. We had the 2 cookies. Those were just snacks. But 32 grams of protein in those 2 cookies, which is insane. And one thing I didn't mention, because I reviewed them on TikTok, and I'll have to mention it the next time I try another one, is that they're only $2.25 a cookie. The other protein cookies I was reviewing were like $5 a cookie. So that's insane, because those are my favorite ones, and they're cheap. Relatively cheap. Anyway, for meal number 2 and our pre-workout meal, we're going to have a 10-ounce ribeye and the rest of the leftover rice and gravy. We are still out of Kinder's, so I'm going to be seasoning it up with black pepper and sea salt.
Cootie. Hello, Cootie. What you doing, little boy, huh? What you doing? Maya. Maya. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Can you give me another paw? Good girl. Good girl. You're so sweet. You're so sweet.
All right, y'all. So we got the meal right here. Steak and rice and gravy. This is pretty much going to be a staple in this diet, okay? We get steak, red meat, loaded with protein, loaded with micronutrients, rice, obviously meat and rice. It's like a bodybuilder staple. Usually here chicken and rice. Gravy is just elevating the rice. We got the cook on the steak right here. Perfect every time. Just a couple minutes on each side. That's so good. We got our rice and gravy. A little fresh green onion. We cooked it in the steak drippings, or reheated it, I should say. It's amazing. Of course, a cold crispy one. And this is going to be the pre-workout snack, or meal, I should say. It is a little high in fats for a pre-workout meal. Typically, you want like simple carbohydrates, but at the same time, it really doesn't matter as long as you have some fuel in the system. I think the premise is, though, is that you don't want all the blood going to your stomach when it should be going to your muscles. But today is kind of a lame day in the gym, which is sad that it's on my birthday. It's abs and glutes. I might do some calves too, but probably my least favorite day of the week, but also my most neglected muscles. So I never work out core, never hit glutes directly. I skipped calves the last 2 times. So we got to hit them. We got to get it done. And it also gives my other muscles a break because the previous split was a little too taxing for me. So it gives my other muscles a break without having to take an off day. It gets me in the gym daily for daily gym content. And that's just the way we're doing it. It's a split that works for me. So I'm going to go enjoy this meal and I will see y'all at the gym. All right, y'all, heading into the gym. It's really packed tonight. There's a lot of people. Man, I was sitting in the car like waiting for the headphones to charge, and I was watching TikTok and I saw Chester from Linkin Park at like his last concert before he left us for good. And it was the song Crawling, and that song, I used to relate to that song pretty freaking hard, and it literally like made my eyes start to water. It like put me in a pretty crazy place emotionally. But we're gonna get in the gym and we're gonna forget about all that. All right, y'all, is this underexposed? I'm trying to figure out the perfect settings here. But we're done with the workout. Of course, no pump check now. I mean, there wouldn't be a pump check today either way because it's glutes and abs, and we don't show the glutes for free. And the abs, we're not lean enough to really brag about it, you know? But even if, let me go this way. Even if it was a pump muscle, like let's say arms yesterday, or legs, back, whatever, we're just not doing pump checks anymore because we know that we got the pump, okay? It's about putting in the work, it's about showing up every day, and it's less about the actual vanity of the situation. Maybe once we've made some serious progress, we'll do a pump check just to be like, damn, look how far we've come. But as for doing one every workout, kind of seems pointless. It's artificial inflation anyway. It's not really a true representation of what I look like. So I'm gonna get inside and do a different kind of workout, if you know what I mean. All right, y'all, look at what I just walked into for my birthday. We got the whole Harry Potter theme. The girlfriend went above and beyond. We got the hats. One of my favorite, I don't know what this gift is yet. I need to open it. But one of my favorite gifts right here. I have the whole Harry Potter collection. I've had it since I was a young boy. But I loaned the Sorcerer's Stone out to someone. I never got it back. So she got me the Sorcerer's Stone with the original book cover. I got the, wait, hold on, check it out. We got the Elder Wand, we got Harry's Wand, we got the admissions letters, we got the Snape birthday card, we got butterbeer, we got the cake from the movie, we got freaking the rest of the collection, which, you know, is just my collection, the posters, the admissions letters. There was even a snitch underneath the hat. Look at this, incredible. This is the most incredible birthday ever. All right, so this was my other present. Apparently it's some kind of electric scalp brush that diffuses oils into your scalp and has red light. So this is pretty freaking cool, especially as I get older and I'm worried about losing my hair. This is the most amazing birthday ever. This is the best surprise I could ever walk into. All right, y'all, literally best birthday surprise ever. We're gonna watch Harry Potter later too, so it's gonna be awesome. But right now, we're going to Raising Cane's because I do not feel like cooking, and it's my birthday, so I'm gonna treat myself. All right, y'all, we're at Cane's, and the food's not ready yet, which means it's gonna be super fresh. Of course, I'm treating myself to a Caniac combo. Caniac combo right here. Gotta have the Caniac, okay? Check it out, check it out. Right, we got double toasts, and we buttered them on both sides. All right, they give you extra fries with the Caniac. We got 6 tenders, super freaking fresh, and I even got an extra sauce, so we got 3 sauces.
Hey, Goody Doo, what you doing?
Hold on, let me introduce my food. All right, then we got the large Coke Zero. Extra crispy, all flavor, no cows. And this is gonna put me over my calories for the day. I think I have about 1,200 calories left. This is around 1,800. So I'm going over 600 calories. I'm far exceeding my protein goal though. And I'm also gonna be eating cake. So today I'll probably spill over about 1,000 calories. But I just wanna remind y'all that one day does not ruin you. And as y'all have seen previously, I talk about weekly totals. There's other days where I've gone under. So if we look at it as like a whole week total, I'm probably still right in the range where I need to be to continue this cut. So I'm gonna go and eat this and watch some Harry Potter, and then I'll be back when it's time for cake. All right, y'all, so it's time for cake. Red velvet, my favorite cake. Yeah, it's really good. All right, also enjoying my Harry Potter cake. We got Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on the TV, and that's gonna be it for the night. So I'll see y'all in the next video.